I think I was looking at one of these programs, 1992, it's The Music Lovers, which is probably quite apt. And I thought, you know, a lot of the music and the pieces are still as popular today as they were then. And, you know, it spans generations. And I was thinking, you know, our business, you know, we span generations. And so I think we've got a lot in common, you know, in how we work with and support the community.
If you meet a child who picks up an instrument for the first time and you see the joy that they get from creating something, you see people connect together through music.
Well, that was what was unusual about it, because it was always sports teams, and I can still see T-shirts with sponsors written on them as they are today. But when you think about it then and now, you don't see a lot of arts sponsorships.
They've been a partner of ours for over 30 years now, and for us they are part of the fabric of our orchestra.
We're talking about Lehman Hayward and the CSO. It's about the music, isn't it? Christchurch is really very fortunate to have an orchestra like the Symphony Orchestra.
Instead of sponsorship, I prefer the word partnership, and I do think that's at the heart of everything that we do.
The sponsorship with the CSO does feel like a real partnership. It feels like we are doing this together, and you know, over 30 years, that sponsorship has matured into probably a partnership.
Not only in terms of the financial support that they've given us, which has been significant over many years, but also in terms of the fact that, you know, Barbara and Stephen, they've lived through the ups and downs with us. You know, they lived through the earthquake with us. They lived through us going out to Hornby for a period of time.
I think the time through the earthquakes has to be a really significant event. I've got the 2011 program here, really a year that never happened.
The audience followed the orchestra. We still went, but they had a much worse time, and they had to find places to rehearse.
But, you know, working with Gretchen and Therese and just everyone in the orchestra through that time, you know, they never lost their fire. It was like, you know, no matter what, the orchestra played on. And, you know, and being part of that group and watching them, you know, with what they brought, you know, we just had to stay involved.
Just knowing that they were there beside us as we went through all of those challenges over many years has been phenomenal for us.
And then we look now at the town hall, you know, with full houses again, and it's so gratifying to see that, you know, we came through that, you know, we endured, and now, you know, look what we've got again.
The key highlight for us has to be getting back to the heart of the CSO, so being back in this town hall, being back in the CSO centre.
Oh, it was an amazing concert. When I sat and listened to that, I really felt as if the earthquakes were over and we'd come home, because nowhere else could the orchestra have turned on that performance.
And having Lamb and Hayward there beside us every step of the way. They are at every concert. They are out in the community with us. They really do walk beside us.
So, you know, for me, that almost enhanced the partnership that Lamb and Hayward had with the CSO.
The arts and culture have been integral, I believe, to the recovery of this city over the last decade. And without people like Lamb and Hayward supporting us, we couldn't have done it.
So I think one of the great things about an arts sponsorship is it's diverse and inclusive. You know, for Lamb and Hayward, that really fits well with us. It's about, you know, the whole community wins. Everyone gets to enjoy it.
We've built the relationship to a point now where I believe it works of itself, which is absolutely fantastic. To know that they're there, to know that they appreciate what we do for them, and we appreciate what they do for us. So there's a huge level of trust between the two parties now.
So how long will we keep supporting the orchestra? I think we'll see how the next 30 years goes, and we'll kind of make a decision after that.
And of course, me personally, I go to all the concerts. I've been going to all the concerts for 25 years, the Masterworks. So yes, of course we're going to continue.